Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight the new Steam game releases this week. On top of that, a big game going free to play, so we'll talk all about that and a couple interesting releases this week. Actually, a pretty solid week of new releases, all things considered, but next week is looking pretty spicy, but we'll get to next week when next week drops. Let's get right into this with this week. And let's start things off with Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. Now, this has been available since August of 2020. However, come tomorrow, Fall Guys will be officially going free to play. So this is a little bit of something that created some controversy. However, I think this is a good idea given that Fall Guys, when it came out in 2020, had a lot of buzz and hype surrounding it. Obviously, that has, fallen off a little bit, quite a bit to be perfectly honest, but looking at the Steam community hub right now, there's still 11,000 people playing the game, so it's not like the game is completely dead by any stretch of the imagination. I wouldn't say that this is a case like Knockout City, where that game really needed to go free to play. In this case, I just think it's a really good idea for Fall Guys to go free to play. It was never a game that I was super into, but I know a lot of people that were playing this game non-stop when it came out. Massively multiplayer party game with up to 60 players online and free-for-all struggle through round after round of escalating chaos until one victor remains. So it'll be going free to play come tomorrow, and you can check that out. Probably get a couple of friends to download it as well, and you can all jump into Fall Guys together. That's usually how you have the most enjoyment out of the game. Alright, next up, here we have the new releases. Want to point your attention to SANABI. This game looks awesome. It's hitting early access, so, I know not all of you guys are into early access titles, but it'll be coming this week. And SNOBBY is an exhilarating, stylish, dystopian action platformer. Play as legendary retired veteran and use your signature prosthetic arm to jump over cliffs and skyscrapers, zip through bullets and traps. You, a legendary retired veteran, are called upon for one last operation to ascend a mega city ruled by a corrupt conglomerate. You were chosen for this mission because of your signature chain hook prosthetic arm and the ability to maneuver and quickly defeat enemies. The mission to hunt down a mysterious entity known as SANABI and uncover corporate secrets hidden deep within the city. The gameplay looks stylish as all hell, as it was noted. Definitely an art style that is right up my alley, so we'll see how this one turns out. Again, it is scheduled for a release this week. And in fact, the release should be happening in just a couple of hours, so by the time you guys are watching this video, chances are the early access is already live for SANABI. Alright, next up, another notable release for me, AI the SOMNIUM Files nirvanA Initiative. Now, this is the follow-up to AI the SOMNIUM Files that came out a couple of years ago. By the way, that game is available on Xbox Game Pass. At least last I checked, it was available on Game Pass, so if you have a Game Pass subscription, you can check that out. This game comes from the fine folk over at Spike Chunsoft, who have done some fantastic narrative-driven titles, and if you're into those games, this is going to be right up your alley. Obviously, they've put out titles such as Danganronpa and whatnot, Zero Escape, so if you're into those games, a lot of mystery, this will be one to check out. I know that $59.99 price point could be a little bit of a pushback to you guys, but if nothing else, add it to your wish list and pick it up sometime down the line when the price point does drop and becomes a little bit more accessible, just because I know not everybody is trying to drop $60 on a game these days. But nonetheless, this will be dropping June 24th. I personally will definitely be checking it out. Alright, next up, we have Oddworld Soulstorm Enhanced Edition. Now, this has been out on the Epic Game Store for quite a while, going back to its initial release, but now we have it coming to Steam. Oddworld Soulstorm is the explosive second game in a brand new Oddworld quintology that tells the continuing story of Abe. The game didn't see an incredibly strong reception. It's got a 73 on Metacritic. It was offered as like a PlayStation Plus freebie. So, keep your expectations in line with this one, but if you're into action platformers and you can find a good price on the game, I would say probably don't pay anything more than $30 for the game. There is a demo available right now on the Steam page, so you can check that out and see how you like it, but the full game will be dropping on June 21st. Alright, next up, we got Sonic Origins. Now, I don't know how many people are going to be super eager to pick this up just because you guys know how PC gaming works, and this is kind of, a hefty price point, but it gives you the opportunity to relive the classic adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic CD in a brand new collection of remasters. $40 is a little bit pricey for this. Look, I love me some old school Sonic. I'm more of a Sonic Adventure guy, but I can definitely enjoy the old school Sonic games from the Sega Genesis era. This is just a little bit too hefty of a price point for my liking, but it's Sonic. A lot of people have a lot of nostalgic attachment towards Sonic, and hey, nostalgia is a hell of a drug, and sometimes you'll spend a premier price point even if you know, the content maybe necessarily doesn't warrant it. I don't know, for a lot of people it's gonna warrant it, and, you know, a value out of something is very subjective, so I'm sure this is gonna sell really, really well. Just for my money, I think it'll go on the wish list, and I'll check it out sometime down the line during a sale. This is also dropping the same day as the summer sale on June 23rd, so I don't know how smart of an idea that is, but nonetheless, it's obviously dropping on a bunch of other platforms, and Sega's a big-time publisher, so they're going to drop their games whenever they want it, but Sonic Origins is going to be dropping June 23rd. And lastly, we do have the Capcom Fighting Collection. Once again, another collection of old-school titles, $40 for this one as well. Now, you do have a lot of titles. You've got Darkstalkers, The Night Warriors, Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge, Vampire Savior, Vampire Hunter 2, Vampire Savior 2, Hyper Street Fighter 2, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix, Cyberbots Full Metal Madness, and Red Earth. All of that for $40. Once again, your mileage may vary on what you consider as value on these throwback collections. Like, for me, hey, I hyped up the Mega Man X collections a lot, and those games may have been a hefty price point for some people, and for a lot of people, hey, these throwback Capcom fighting games are, you know, very much titles that a lot of people enjoyed back in the day. They're not necessarily games that, you know, were a part of my childhood, but nonetheless, another cool collection for you guys to check out. Again, this one will be dropping this week. No date listed on Steam, but I believe it is the 23rd as well, so you guys can check that out later this week. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout going free to play. I feel like that's pretty massive. SANABI, keep that game on your radar. By the time you guys are watching this video, the game might already be in early access, so that's something to check out. I think the game looks absolutely slick. AI, the SOMNIUM Files, again, more of a niche title. High price point, but it's a game right up my alley, and hey, $60 is the general price point for games, and we're seeing more $70 games, so I will be paying my full $60 for this one. And if you have Xbox Game Pass, go check out the first game. It'll probably sell you on this one just because the first game was excellent. Oddworld Soulstorm, headed on over to Steam from the Epic Game Store, and then you got a couple of old school collections in Sonic Origins and the Capcom Fighting Collection. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.